Hello Total Wargamers, my name is Deacon and welcome back to our Argwylon campaign. And I just hope that CA doesn't decide to push some kind of patch around the launch of Warhammer 2s that would potentially crash our game, as I play with 72 mods which are all pointed out in the first episode. None of them affect our gameplay too heavily, particularly not with the Wood Elves campaign. The only thing that I do have is that elite units do not cost amber. And that is because otherwise I wouldn't be using those elite units, and most of my fun is playing around with units. So I've modded out that part of the game features. But for the rest, in terms of difficulty and so on, it's all it's actually harder. Both the battle AI and the campaign AI are harder than normal, and we're playing this on very hard. So with that said, reviewing where we left things off, Tilea is coming back at us again. So our previous plan to go and capture these little settlements here is not going to work as long as Tilea is threatening us, and they have two full stack armies which are both marching our way right now. They have a garrison army plus another 4 units in here. So with them all concentrated next to each other, it's not going to work. We do not have lightning strike. All we can hope to do is sit here in Karak Izor, have our garrison reinforcing us, and then destroy them, hopefully, if they do advance. However, there's a small chance that Orion is also going to get involved, and that might help us defeat them eventually. The reason I put Moss back in here is because I want him to recruit more units and capture this, so we can proceed with building the Oak of Ages. So that's basically the situation now. Diplomacy wise, we're just far away from anything and everything until we complete our research with Kadai, plus 30 with all factions, and then we can hopefully secure alliances with the Empire and Britannia. So we have to be a little bit patient, smart and defensive. So we have to play it strategically. We can't run away now. We've committed to a war with Clanangrund and Tilea. We'll have to finish it. And if I would have had a lightning strike on Durthu, then fighting them one by one would be a possibility. Right now there's no such chance really. So let's see where they go. We're garrisoned up and we have money, but I want to save it for later. Hopefully it's not going to work right now. If they don't withdraw, I don't have the cash to build an army here, move it over there and colonize it, because that also costs money. We're just too low on revenue. So we're gonna save costs again by disbanding a general. Now let's see how Orion likes this. I'm pretty sure that he won't be too fond of it. Research wise, we're going to need the Arathkiel building to proceed. So if we don't want to lose time in that respect, we're going to have to deconstruct something here. We have public order. This costs, I don't know, I don't remember how much it cost. What can we deconstruct? This is going to lose us income, and so is this, and so is this. And this is a tier 3 building. It's gonna take way too much time really to build, and the armory we can do without for a while, because we have Wild Riders with shields, do we? Actually we don't, and we won't have them for another while, because we're gonna research more. Alright. I just hope they're coming towards Karak Izor and not the Oak of Ages. Loads of halberdiers, crossbowmen, pistoliers. No. More halberdiers with triple chevrons. And 3 mortars, so and Empire Knights. Yes, this might be the end of us. What's our garrison like at the Oak? It's actually a lot stronger than Karak Izor. Perhaps we should have gone to the Oak. We'll see. Ah, now they have 3 armies moving towards us. No, Erth Kial. And more Empire Knights. So I'm not gonna sit there and let them. They can take it. We have an amber surplus. I'm gonna garrison the Oak of Ages. If they want to come this way, they're welcome to. But we can always retake this. For now it's just too risky. 2.5 stack. Complete with 2 Empire Knights, lots of halberdiers, lots of armor. And there's like 2 captains in here, at least. And 3 generals. Nothing to scoff at. So they're gonna take this. We're still going to fight them. And then see what happens. Orion's recruiting, which is of course wonderful. Now he's taking Karak Izor with just 1 army and just 1 general. This is funny. The mortars, however, they come with quite the number of crew, and they are very heavy on gunners and mostly gunners, but there's quite a bit of ranged units there. So the problem with that is that if we'd send our eagles to try and deal with them in their at the back of their ranks, they're gonna hurt us with their mortars and guns. So unless they are completely isolated on the map, there's not very much that we can do to prevent them from initially firing on us. and they have 2 units of cavalry. So the trick we've done with Musion by forward deploying dryads and making them run around isn't going to work, because they're going to catch up with us. So I'm gonna try and hurt them as much as possible. I do not think it's... yeah, I didn't think it last time, but I don't estimate we're gonna repeat our previous success. It's too much to hope for. So what kind of map do we have here? Here's a little fortress. Something we could turn into a fortress, and there's another one. Now which one would we prefer to be in? This gives us a little edge of the map. And they need to circumvent quite a bit of terrain. However, here they have a forest to approach through, and here too to some degree, but less of a problem and threat to us. So I'll take this one, and hopefully have more of an overview as to what is happening. The Deepwood Scouts, they have all kinds of nice traits, like moving, firing when moving, hiding in plain sight, that kind of stuff, but their range is limited. That is in our disadvantage right now. And they're gonna come and probably try cross this flank. So if we want to make the most of our fire, we are going to have to sit here like that. And I don't expect them to come around this flank. It's probably going to be one big brawl right over here. So the 3 kin and these 3 kin, they're gonna sit here. And if you're watching this and you're thinking, no, Deacon, no, don't take this position, go there, please do let me know. My general, I like to keep him alive for as much as possible. The other 2 dryads can sit behind the 3 kin. The flyers, I'm gonna keep them back for a while. They have some range on them, also not too much, and it really doesn't help that they are so missile heavy. But if there is an opportunity to kill their general and hurt their morale, rout a bunch of units, kill routing units, then we can diminish their numbers by quite a bit. So let's see what happens. In any case, we're going to need rear charges. And that's what our cavalry is for, which in this instance are flying units only. So they are responding to... Oh, they've already discovered the rest of our army. Outriders, missile cav. So say that he decides to give chase with 1 or 2 single units. Then there's stuff we can do with, for example, our Hawk Riders. If he's gonna come for us with just Empire Knights, for example, then there would be a nice opportunity. However, Outriders, they are going to hurt us. They fire. But he does keep his combined arms. So there's gunners here alongside halberds and Empire Knights. So oh, there they are. They are not really advancing. 3 of their units, the general halberds and handgunners, are coming that way. So some are giving chase to some, but none of our units can sit in range of handgunners. Now the artillery is firing probably at my my eagle here, so I'm just gonna move it back. Try to get them out of range. If they have to move at if they have to fire at a moving target, then it's going to be hard for them. This could actually be our strategy, to have them empty their magazines, waste all their ammo on our flying units. So let's see if we can make that work. Right now there's one artillery firing down on our Hawk Riders. They're being chased by handgunners, halberds. He has so many handgunners that whatever flank we try to approach from, he'll have it covered basically. Now my Hawk Riders are just out of range of these handgunners. And okay. But let's see. I'm gonna move in now with my eagle and all the other funny guys. Let's not move in too early, and let's only use the eagle for that. So I'm gonna try and keep these guys chasing us here, and the eagle is now going to charge. See if the handgunners can be drawn away. We're just outside their field of fire, but only just. But he is coming towards us, and unless these archers turn around, and they don't, we should be able to wreak havoc on them. And yes, I'm playing this at a very slow pace. And I want to keep these units moving towards us, because it does separate their general from the rest of their army for a longer while. Now these three we have no hope of defeating, but stuff happens here. Gonna need one Treekin unit over there and one Dryad unit, because they are, it appears like they are flanking us. Now he's still pushing up his general, and I can't move around him anymore, nor can I move through the center. Heading any direction other than this way is going to have us face, ouch, 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 ouch. We just suffered a volley of their handgunners, so it has damaged us quite a bit. Let's move out of their range. But whatever happens now, we are routing at least one unit of artillery. Is broken. It's not, how do you call it, shattered. I want it shattered. We are killing some of them. We're killing some of their what's it called? Okay, I'm gonna engage these artillery units right now. They're fast approaching our DeaconTW scouts. They are in melee. They are not in melee. There's nothing coming back for our eagle thus far. Now these Treekin, I can't really say which direction the Hawk Riders are going, or the Empire Knights are going, but I'm gonna pull them back really, because I expect trouble emerging from these woods soon. And then we need to have our force here, so I'm gonna have this one unit of Dryads sitting back there, and both our DeaconTW scouts are gonna come this way. Now, how is our dear eagle doing here? Okay, let's move on to the next target. They are still moving up the hill, so in that respect they have siege artillery still, yes. So it has rallied and is no longer routing. How are we doing here? Slowly diminishing those Empire Knights here. Now here come the Outriders. So we're gonna have to withdraw. As long as they're moving, they aren't firing. And they're putting on their dread. Now the Outriders are chasing us. And it's kind of like an unfair battle. It's not unfair, but it's just uneven. We have to make sure we move away from them fast. And now the battle here is going to begin, and they have loads of handgunners. Oh dear, now they have 3 units of spearmen coming back. At least we've taken one away from them. Did we take damage? It's broken now, so let's move on to the next. I'm not so happy with their target here. I'm gonna focus on the handgunners. And run back my Treekin, run back my Dryads. And now my Hawk Riders can come in here. I need to move away from the artillery fire and charge the mortar. I'm gonna send one Hawk Rider here and the other there. And now I'm going to run in my Treekin and create some distance. Okay, the Outriders. Let's move back these Dryads and put some Deepwood Scouts behind them. Treekin, crush those halberds. Dryads, move around. Attack the handgunners. Now we are fast drawing the attention of these guys, aren't we? So it appears. I want the artillery destroyed that much that they can't rejoin the next battle. No, sit back here. Outriders have already lost quite a few. Now my eagle buddies, come kill them off altogether. They all need to die now. Quickly. We are not at the best angle here to fire. But the the outriders are now coming in. Alright, there you go. Fire on these halberds here. No, on those handgunners. Charge the handgunners. Now our three kin are fast losing their hit points. Why is it so hard for a couple of units to just decimate? These are shattered, they're not coming back to the battle, but we're not so interested in shattering them, we want them off the map. My lord is under attack, how is that? It's archery fire. How can you be in a poor angle? Okay. We have one unit of Treekin wavering. Let's rush in the rest of our dryads. I'm afraid that our mission to wipe out the siege artillery has failed, and I'm also afraid that we're gonna lose the battle before this job is done. How can they still have 6 men running around here? Okay, so how's this? Those are done. So I'm gonna move. My eagle is already exhausted from all the fighting. That's too bad. And he is gonna have to come over here and fight even more. Now we have Empire Knights. So let's... where are they? Let's put the... Oh, there's a unit of Dryads still in there. Okay. Now hopefully our eagle can make a difference on the battle right there. Okay. Let's move away with our Hawk Riders fast. And my eagle is going to charge the crossbowmen here. We are almost done. The army is fleeing. We haven't been able to completely reduce the what they're called, the mortars to nothing. So we're gonna do the best we can, kill as many as we can. But yeah, I can't. There are limits to what we can do. So I'm gonna try to deal with the most prominent threats, which are the Empire Knights. See if we can reduce those Empire Knights even further. Crapload of charges from behind should help out in that respect. Kill more handgunners. See if we can rout this entire blob. more dryads move in. They have fear, causing characteristics. So yes, maybe this will work. Let's put them under fire. We've lost 2 Treekin. The Empire Knights are now routing, so we'll have to try and do more. So fly on with our flyers, and Outriders have come back. Deepwood Scouts come in a bit closer. 6. Oh, they're all just wavering, they aren't even okay, now our Hawk Riders are going to do that work on Bronzino. Great Eagle, charge those handgunners. Hawk Riders, fire on the general. Deepwood Scouts, fire on the general. Treekin, smash. Smash. Smash Halberdiers. Smash Halberdiers and smash Halberdiers. Now hopefully the Hawk Riders can do some missile damage, but instead we're gonna just charge him. And so is our Great Eagle. These halberdiers are really... and our Treekin are losing against it. They're all losing against them. And he still has a ton of everything. What's this? There's so many missile units still here. It just hurts. Now we need to turn our attention again to the Empire Knights. Unfortunately. Our Eagle is duking it out with their general, but that guy is just too tough. So we'll have to do some rear charges here. Fly away. We are not being very effective against the general. Hardly any damage done. And that's just... that's not how we win this battle. But maybe, just maybe, we can rout more troops. So many of us are routing and breaking, and perhaps a little focus fire here and there can help us turn this around. But with dryads and what else is there? Mostly dryads, I mean. Now the general is moving in. Our Hawk Riders are fleeing at the moment, but these guys were just broken, and now he's routing them back to the cause. Where is my Eagle? Many of them are wavering, but so are our guys. So couple of more shots left on the Deepwood Scouts, and then they spend all their ammo. I'm really hoping for our Hawk Riders to return to the fight fast and soon, so they can still have an impact. Now let's charge with, and they have returned to the fight. Let's charge down all this here that is being very tired. Come on! Now the entire army here is wavering. Also they are all very tired, and this is being weighed in, I guess in the balance bar here. So I'm afraid we'll have to... No, okay. They're just all so far away. There we go. Just fire at the halberdiers. Spend your last shots, and there we go. Alright, well... we've done all we could. He lost. I don't know. Not much of his Empire Knight left, not much of the Outriders left, and not much of the artillery is left. So he has to Clan Angrund. They've sacked us. And this time I'm going for the melee attack.
No. Sigma forbids this.
Now they can't replenish in here. And we cannot continue researching. Let's do little repairs here. They're gonna seize it again anyway. This time around, let's see if I can... Can I? Karak Izor. I cannot recruit a lord right here. I guess because the buildings are down.
I will not obey. Not likely.
What to do? If you've watched this and you're convinced that we should be able to beat all three of these armies at the same time, more or less, then do let me know, and I'll jump over with Durthu and attack them. So leave a comment, and if you've enjoyed the series or this episode or the other content that I'm putting out, please do leave a like and subscribe, and be notified whenever we publish another episode. And I'd love to hear from you as well in Discord. There's a link to my Discord server down below. And see you next time.